As for human rights is here to stay with us. All the feminist movements, all the social structures and frameworks that has been put in place to protect women's rights, they are here to stay with us. We will be living with them with our problems, whether we like it or not. Now, because of the masculinity aspect that is attributed to man, most often men are not given attention. But hey, with all these things, do we really believe genuinely that, feminism, human rights, and all the other social structures and frameworks can really provide the solutions we are looking for in our families today? There are a lot of crises in families today, and when we trace them, we see that most of them are self-inflicted because somebody take a step, and at the end of the day, the result or the outcome of that step brings a lot of regret because most often people do not really intend to have the final turnout of what they never imagined. Okay, some people just wanted to pursue something at a low cost, and then at the end of the day it becomes a bigger cost, becomes a bigger price to pay. Listen, our families are very, very important or integral part of our successes. Today, you can have a broken home and your life will remain miserable forever. Listen, it doesn't matter. It's not just about the kids. It's about you, yourself as a person, and it is about the society we are creating. It is about the community we are building. One life can cause many generations. Your psychological makeup, your mental sanity, your emotional balance, a whole lot of things will be messed up, when we don't take time when issues arise in our homes. Our forefathers, even our fathers, our parents today, okay, they did not have to face a lot of these things, even though they were there, but they were minimal. They didn't really go all out to pursue such causes that we pursue today in the name of self-defense. Okay, there are some of the issues that we could resolve them at the family level, but instead of sitting down to discuss, we want people to hear and sympathize with us and mourn with us. Most of the times, you can have all the applause as you share with your friends, as you share with your family. They can sympathize with you and they can give you all the accolades. But at the end of the day, you are going back to that home with that husband and with that wife. So it's not about, who is right and who is wrong, really. Because if it's about that, fine. People can tell you that you are right. But that right will not create a space for you. That right will not build a home for you. In the family life, it's not just about selfishness. It's not about me. It's not about you. We need to compromise when there is the need, and we need to discuss when there is the need. Listen, you might not go out there to share your problem with people because you want to destroy your home. But listen, what you share, what comes out of your mouth to your friends, to your family, you cannot retract them. Immediately you say them. That's why sometimes people will say that women are emotional and men are logic. But they are not constant though, because it's not all women that are emotional and it's not all men that are logic. But the truth be told, listen, you can regret of sharing some of your family issues with your friends, and that is when they now begin to use those matters against you. Listen, what you share with your friends, is very important, because one day it's possible you and your husband or your wife may unite again, and those people still own or hold those things against you, hold those things against your family, hold those things against your wife or your husband. And at the end of the day, it kind of they keep on recurring. The hatred keep on recurring, the anger keep on recurring when those people in a way or form use those things against them. So it's very important. You must know what you share, because you can share today, and tomorrow, you know, you are at peace again with your, with your bride, or with your spouse. Okay, so you can even share something with your mother or your father, and in the course of them attempting to resolve the problem, they make statements, and then your wife takes it, then your husband takes it. Even though they might compromise and resolve that problem, but that statement that was made by your parents or your mother or father to them never goes out of their mind. Anytime they are taking decisions, that thing comes into their mind, and they begin to think, what kind of a woman have I married? What kind of a man have I married that they can even share this secret with their parents? Listen, the best people to solve marital problem is the man and the wife. Okay, listen, and I must be frank and plain here. Even if there are matters you want to share, the best person you can share with sometimes are your parents. But then it's not even all your parents. Sorry if you feel offended. I believe genuinely that your father can offer you, a balance, and a very genuine, advice as compared with your mother. Women, as I was saying, some women are emotional. They might bring emotions in, because what they hear from you, their daughters and their sons, they might begin, or they might decide to side with them. But sometimes, hey, men could just offer that neutral advice. So if you are a lady who grew up without a father, you really lack a lot. And sometimes when you share your issues with people, don't be in a haste to defend yourself again. Let them decide. Let them share. Don't try to paint any picture around your spouse so that they will see their faults. Let them offer their genuine advice. I think it will help you. If you share, listen. God help us.